The next few hours could become one of the most dangerous turning points in the Middle East conflict. According to emerging reports and military analysts, Iran has signaled that a major response could begin once global markets reopen. The message coming from Tehran is clear. The recent attacks on Iranian oil facilities will not go unanswered. Officials inside Iran claim that the strike on their oil infrastructure caused massive environmental damage. Reports describe toxic smoke spreading into the atmosphere and serious contamination, fears in surrounding areas. Because of this, Iranian military leaders say the next phase of retaliation may target energy infrastructure across the region. Analysts say the potential targets could include oil refineries, oil fields, natural gas fields, LNG plants, oil storage terminals, export ports, tanker terminals, power plants, and even major water facilities. If such strikes actually take place, the impact would not only be regional but global. Energy markets are already extremely tense. Experts warn that if the conflict escalates in energy, infrastructure begins to burn across the region. Oil prices could surge toward $200 per barrel. That level would shock the entire world economy. Air travel would become dramatically more expensive as jet fuel prices rise. Shipping costs could double or triple. Transportation, food supply chains, and daily living expenses across the world could rapidly increase. Meanwhile, diplomatic tensions are also rising. Russia has reportedly been holding discussions with ambassadors from several Gulf countries in Moscow, urging efforts to reduce escalation. However, Iranian officials have pushed back strongly, arguing that the original attacks inside Iran triggered this crisis. Across the Middle East, reactions are beginning to shift. Some regional governments are openly criticizing the strikes that targeted Iranian territory, calling them dangerous and potentially illegal under international law. The growing concern is that if retaliation begins against energy infrastructure, the entire region could move toward a much wider war. The situation is also creating pressure inside the United States and Europe. Rising oil prices and expanding military involvement could trigger political backlash and public protests if the conflict continues to escalate. Adding even more tension are reports that advanced missiles inside Iran have already been placed on standby. Military observers say Iran has so far avoided using some of its most powerful systems, but the warning coming from Tehran suggests that the next phase could be significantly more destructive. At the same time, Washington is reportedly exploring additional military options, including special operations and strategic strikes aimed at limiting Iran's capabilities. However, analysts warn that every new move risks pushing the conflict into a full-scale regional confrontation. What makes the current moment so dangerous is that